Hello, beautiful souls. Thank you for showing up tonight. Truly, it means a lot. So let's take a deep breath together. Inhale and exhale. Oh, doesn't that feel better? We've got a busy month ahead, a month that's asking us to deal and heal with whatever comes up. And oh, yes, there's plenty coming up. So let's dive right in. Hi, everyone. I'm Deirdre Morgan, intuitive and clarity coach. Here with some quick tips on how to navigate this month's 211 energy. However, before we talk numbers, let's talk rhythm. This month isn't about pushing ahead. We're not in hustle culture. It's about the pause. The sacred moment between what was and what's becoming. It's the space to breathe, reflect, and regroup. When we pause, we give the universe room to whisper direction instead of shouting confusion. So take a deep breath and realize, okay, the action this month is still eternal and internal. Yeah. So there's no need to charge out into the world this month. We have December to do that, okay? So let's get in and talk energies, okay? Wow. November, the 11th month of the calendar year, is here. I don't know about you, but I'm sort of in semi-shock with it. Now, where does that 211 come from? In numerology, 2025 totals or adds up to a 9. And 9 is all about endings, completions, closure. It's the final chapter in energy, in tying up loose ends so we could begin fresh. And interestingly enough, 2026 is a 1 year. So this is an important month to get it all clear. And yes, 2025 has been one big wobble, hasn't it? Things that once felt stable, that you could count on, they've shifted, they've broken apart, they've been dismantled. But that's how a new system forms. We have to shake the old structure to make room for the new. Now, add that 9 universal year to the 11, the calendar position of November. That gives us 20, which reduces down to 2. However, there's a bit of a hitch or a glitch that we have to look at and I feel consider. When a master number like 11 shows up, we hold it. No, we reduce it down when it's in a formula so that we get what? The 9 plus 2 equals 11. And that's where it is, November's double energy field. Excuse me. Okay? I call it the deal and heal month. 2, you see, is the number of the divine feminine, the peacemaker. It invites us to make peace within. Because 2 is an even number, the work, the focus happens internally still. And 2 is all about peace, calm, trust. It's about being open and receptive. And when we're in that space, those aspects direct us into being able to connect, cooperate, collaborate, and feel the oneness, the unity of all things, cohesiveness. Now, 11, once known as the messenger, is now called the Great Awakener. It's here to awaken our awareness, to nudge us to hear our heart speak louder than your head. Now, this will be done, and how will 11 do it? Well, we know 11 is an upstart. Okay, it's ruled by Uranus. 11 will cut into our stories, our fantasies, our justifications. You tell yourself, or so you are unable to reach your core. But 11 cuts into those, so now the way is open as long as you remain in that 2, open and receptive to the space, to the state of neutral harmony, which is known as peace, love, and joy. How about it? The 11 and 2, which always were kind of at odds with each other, now they're working into a collaboration, a cooperation with each other to support our evolution, our growth. Together, 2 and 11 say, evolve, listen deeper, and most of all, pause, because only in the pause can the heart be heard. And you may have noticed during the year, or maybe just now, that what used to feel solid and dependable is now vanished. It's been dismantled. And we thought, I've got this figured out. And the universe has merely chuckled this year and says, sweetheart, that's adorable, but we're on to something new now. Oh, what a treat we're in for. And that something new is moving from head to heart. Right now, we're in what I like to call the pregame show. As more serious people say, limbo. Limbo isn't a waiting room, it's a classroom. It's the holy pause where reflection replaces reaction. Let me say that again. It's the holy pause where reflection replaces reaction, where rest becomes revelation. The mind says, do something. The heart says, be still and let the next thing arrive. Limbo isn't punishment. It's the passing. It signifies the end of an era. It's the passing of the baton from the manager, fixer, controller part of you to the open, trusting, heart-led part. The old job description, it's been made redundant. You've been promoted. However, your new role hasn't posted yet. So, for now, your job is simple. Pause, reflect, regroup. Wait, rest, stay open, receive. And of course, the ego will want the final say. Of course, the ego will pop up saying, excuse me, who approved this? And your soul will smile and say, relax, kiddo, I did. This isn't punishment. This is graduation. You're not losing control. I'm not losing control. We're losing the illusion of it. This is our upgrade, moving from surviving to thriving. And yes, it can be uncomfortable. You might feel raw, vulnerable, exposed, not sure of anything. But that's what freedom first feels like. It's part of the drill, part of our evolutionary step. The ego downgrade doesn't humiliate you. It liberates you. It says you can stop micromanaging your world now. So you might catch yourself mid-meltdown and think, oh, look, my ego's having a comeback tour. That's when you pause, laugh, and breathe again, because humor is divine medicine. And when you can laugh at the illusion of control, of controlling, the heart slides right into the driver's seat. Easy peasy. So, what are my quick tips? How do I suggest you navigate November? Well, just keep in mind that my quick tips are not rules. They're just suggestions for living inside the pause. Now, there's the first three are what I want you to remember as core beliefs, as paradigms in the scaffolding of fifth dimension. Okay? First off, remember, no one can upset you. They can only touch what's already vulnerable, tender, hasn't been healed and released yet. When that happens, pause. Before reacting, breathe and listen for what your heart wants you to know. Because your reaction cannot be put on somebody else. Ultimately, it's on you. Secondly, keep in mind what you resist persists. So when the urge to fight rises, pause, breathe, and soften. And that's when options slip in for you to consider how you want to handle it in a constructive, proactive way. And last but not least here, stay alert, stay aware. Emotions are visitors, not roommates. Pause. Let them pass through. They don't need a forwarding address. Now, the next series of quick tips are actions that support being in the waiting game, being in limbo, but will move you further and deeper within yourself to the peace, to the love and joy we know is ours. Number 4, call up your inner two, your peacemaker. When tension arises, breathe before reacting. That tiny moment, that breath is your power move. Number 5, let go of needing to know. When your mind races for answers, step back. Pause instead of pushing. The unknown can speak only in stillness. And if something isn't working, stop forcing it. Look around for a different approach, for something new, a new way in. It may not be straight on. It may be the oblique approach. Use that imagination. You can do this. 6, If something isn't working, stop forcing it. The universe loves curiosity more than struggle. Now, 7, if you find yourself in a hole, stop digging. If you're lost, choose a new road. Shake things up and do what you love. Joy is sacred medicine. 9, look for a new tribe. Look around. See who's out there. You've shifted inside, and sometimes that means the people around you aren't in sync with you anymore. Make time to think about this, please. Perhaps look for people who share your values, uplift your spirits, and who you can easily reciprocate. Relationships are interactive. They're interdependent. Be aware it's a much healthier, more interesting dynamic than what we're used to. Number 10, if you feel like you're falling apart, don't tighten, don't stiffen up, don't go hard on yourself. Let it fall open. Just fall open. Be receptive. Let the scaffolding drop. Because the most important, last but not least, is belong to yourself. Speak your truth. Be authentic. When what's false falls away, truth fills the space. Most of our energy and effort becomes outer directed in our need, out of childhood, perfectly legit, to belong to people. But often we put on a mask, we perform to meet what we think are the expectations of people. And in so doing, we lose a part of ourselves. So again, belong to yourself. Speak, live your truth, be authentic. Then what's false falls away and truth fills the space. Have a think on all this, please. Some of these quick tips may apply, others not. Take what works and work them. Shift your internal energy from tense or constricted or uneasy to calm, to still, to peace. All in all, this month is about putting an end of our need to control and be controlling, thinking that's power. That's just protection, defensive. Welcome instead the birth of freedom. You haven't lost your mind. You're just losing your limitations. Remember, the pause isn't empty. It's full of becoming. Trust it. Rest in it. Let it show you whom you're becoming next. And above all, let love in. Because it's all about love. Everything else is incidental. And my favorite line this month is, fall in love with you. And that's a wrap for November 2025. I hope we'll be together next month. I'd love to see you. Meanwhile, click like, subscribe, or email me for a free monthly insight letter. And yes, annual readings for 2026 have begun. Book yours. Let's see where you are with you and your life. Big love, beautiful hearts. Until next time. Breathe easy. Pause. Rest often. And keep listening to your heart. Take care and God bless.